think we're good. I think we're good. Don't need anything mended. But the question is... Oh, are you kidding me? Because this isn't a city. There's no... Oh, we're gonna have to go somewhere else then for a second. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna head back to Thanaland for just a second. It's also raining, which is nasty. Nasty, nasty rain. You got time, Orwin. You got time. Marching on Garlemald, that can wait. That can wait. There's no rush. No, I'm moving around because I didn't load the new chest piece, the new winter piece we got into my chest, but I also wanted to pull out some red and black dye in case we get some new fancy gear that we want to use. So let's go to Gladiators Guild. No, not Gladiators Guild. I've been here 1,000 times and I just immediately go to the wrong place. What have I done? I haven't come back to the Gladiators Guild in forever. No, we need to go to Adventurers Guild. I just went to the wrong guild. Wrong guild house. On this one, we are now in the right steps. It's been a day. What's going on, Orwin? You all right? Hopefully life hasn't been too hard for you. Move in chat here so I can see. Ah, hello, Orwin. Are you wearing some of the fancy new gear that the event has? It's not the one that everyone's been showcasing in the chat, but it is some new stuff. That looks cool. Looks kind of modern, like really fancy workout gear. Maybe skiing gear? You going skiing? PvP gear? Do you go skiing when you go PvPing? Or do you go PvPing when you go skiing? These are the real questions. Hi, Lalaki! Imagine, though, like, if you're on the ski slopes, right? And you just whip out your ski pole and just start sword fighting with other people. We need to put in... Oh, you know what? It's not even in my inventory like that. It's in here. Just getting very full. So this is North Sea Coat. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. And what we're going to do is load it into here. And then we're going to edit a glamour plate. One of our kind of blank ones. We'll go with 16. And we'll just throw it on in here. So we have it as a backup. Whenever we're in a location that we want to use it, we can toss it on. North Sea Coat. It is dyeable, which is great. That's part of the reason why I want to come here and grab some dyes. Just in case we decide to get fancy. So normally we pull out charcoal gray. Do I already have the black dyes on me? No. What? Am I out of black dye? You do have the metallic brass dye. Metallic orange dye that we've been gifted. Some of this stuff is gifts that we've been given. It's super nice. By very, very nice people. Yeah, it looks like we're out of black dye. That's okay. We'll go pick some up. And we'll grab the Salmon red and red wine dye. So we have a dark red and a brighter red. Charcoal gray. And then we'll go and grab some black. Sure, Lilina, if you have some black dye that you're willing to part ways with, I'm not against that. All right, I'll meet you all in Girabanya. Girabanya! With my extremely messy inventory. It's terrible. I have not cleaned this thing in a very long time. In far too long of a time. We've got Rathalos. Man, I can't believe it. as I said, I think a couple streams ago, I'm gonna have to check on this, is that we have been looking at this map, world map. Are we actually going to like see, like Isilbard isn't even technically open for us to see? All right, watch the gill. 30 black dye. Oh my gosh, that's so much. Yeah, you have a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess since your outfits are usually green, you don't dye a whole lot of stuff black. You still have 100? Oh my goodness. That is a lot. That's a lot of dye. So as I say with the world map, was that we talked about like if this cloud would go away eventually and disappear. We've got like that random whale and some giant dude over here with way too much hair. This stuff is so awesome, and they have so many things that they could do with this. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't know if the map will open, and more importantly, if this map does open up more, do we then get to do all the maps in the world change? Like, you know, we've seen a bunch of maps around the world. There's, you know, one that I think is in the house over in Charlayan. And so I'm kind of curious on if those open up, if those change, or if they stay the same with the clouds. But let's not waste too much time. We got to go. I will say I have a hard out at 10:30 tonight, so I'm gonna try not to waste too much time, and we're just gonna roll. We're going to Garlemald. We're gonna beat some stuff up. It's great. We're gonna take down a big old tower. I'm told the airship pilot has been sent to meet you. She turns to talk to Lalaki. That was literally perfect. Oh, there he is. Wait, Lalaki is the pilot? All right, this is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? Aw, Tataru, you're so sweet. Please be safe. Please be safe. All right, we have literally no idea what is going to happen. Zero idea. I've been told that this is like the chillest, most relaxed expansion, and that there's nothing that's important happens here. So we'll be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains into Garlemald. Oh, so we're just crossing the mountains. Maybe that's why it's all cloudy. For many of us, it'll be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of the expedition. Actually, it was gonna wonder if we were gonna have to jump out because of a duty, but you all dropped anyway, so you can join in the duty. Our resources are at your disposal, but if there is aught we might be able to do of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you're ready to depart, I will ready the engines. Upon boarding the airship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you'll be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you're defeated, you'll be able to try again for the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, progress will be lost. Man, can I eat something while we're sitting here? Let's see here. Tenacity, 10, skill speed, and vitality. We want the tenacity. Yeah, let's eat some farmer's breakfast before we go. Oh, we can't here. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave and redo the chat real quick. We gotta eat up before we go into battle. I don't know that it'll last that hour. Hopefully we're not going to be in here for an hour. But I don't know if I lose a lot. It's not often that I lose a duty, but if I lose a duty, we might be in trouble. So thank you, Orwin, for disbanding ahead of time. But it's been just like 2 or 3 times that I've run through a bunch of cutscenes, and it's like, this is a solo duty. And I'm like, no, we got to go through all the cutscenes again. The one, though, when Estinian and Gaius were fighting the Emperor was absolutely worth watching again. That was so cool. We're going to Garlemald! This is so crazy. Crazy. I had no idea that this would actually be a thing, even in the expansion. Usually in games that I've played, maybe I'm just playing bad games. Usually in games that I've played,
divided in twain by a vast mountain range.
The bad guys are the bad guys for like forever.
Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly? Interesting as well, though, that you see how much we're flying to fly over the mountains, but Garlemald as a whole is really good with their air technology. In fact, that's one of the things that they're most well known for. The outskirts of the imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius. The The winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Look at the different coats. Oh, Yonshi's got a whole new set. Her armor's white. Lise is in... Elaine is shivering so hard. Serena, this is so sick. This is so sick. She's just unbothered by the cold.
Tancred's reconnaissance party. They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps.
Look at those shorts. How are you wearing shorts in this cold?
But there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they're led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number.
Vergilia, a new name we gotta learn.
However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
Oh, so like the 1st is maybe here on the left? Or maybe they're just special soldiers with fancy helmets. So that's a huge, like, I think that's a gun blade. I don't know what that thing is. There's a blade, there's like a rocket launcher, and there's a whole bunch of random things. And what's in the background? Is that the tower in the background? Yeah, that is the tower in the background. Look at all the spikes. That's actually the tower in the background. What? We're so close.
From what I
At least they're
recall,
close.
The 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
And now they've joined forces.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
I have grown to like Sicard a lot more after the last cutscenes in the last stream.
Right.
He was great.
Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
Put him to sleep.
How
The
so?
Garlemald!
Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment?
All 3.
Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Orianjay concocting a plan as always.
I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
A distraction.
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
It's an old school idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies.
Oh, I was gonna dye my chest piece, but that's fine. This is still good enough. Still looks cool.
As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most.
We do whatever we want to do.
I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
In Triple Triad, you always play your strongest card first. I would know this. Not from being a Triple Triad player. I doubt we're going to be able to dye our gear mid-battle, so we'll just have to wait till after the battle. That's fine. We still look good. Imperial Supply Depot. Oh man, I can just hear the alarms right now. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, Thancred's gear looks so good! What the heck? Okay, you know what? We gotta switch up. We gotta get that gear instead.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
I love the one hat that the Viera get. The one hat. This is the only hat in the entire game that they get.
did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks.
I assume you get that gear by being a gunbreaker or probably doing PvP. One of those two, so.
All right. Once more for my peace of mind.
Because it seems like every cool piece of gear comes from PvP.
Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely.
This is the hardest duty in the game? Oh my gosh. You're setting me up.
Will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. The blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
Oh, do we get to play as Thancred for a little bit?
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Boja. Oh, everything is Boja!
Foolish and reckless if you like.
Gosh darn it!
Job done.
Everything is Boja! Ah.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
You know what they say, when fate says everything is pointing in one direction, it's calling your name. Depending on how this stream goes, maybe next week we do some Boja. Not saying we'll finish it, but maybe take a week and do some Boja for fun. Yes! Yes, we get to be Thancred. We'll fight as Thancred. Oh, sick. Okay. Now remember, these are all, I think, melee attacks. If any of the actions are not ready, the combo will start again. Keen Edge, Brutal Shell, Solid Barrel. Well, I think the last one might be a ranged attack. So, reduces damage taken, masks your presence, making it impossible for someone to detect you. That's right. We can't do that very often. And I think that's when he like hides his aura. It's crazy. While hidden, delivers an attack that neutralizes Imperial soldiers. When the target is Magitech weaponry or a guard dog, delivers an attack with potency of 100. Okay, so we gotta hide ourselves and then take down stuff. Throws a bomb that confuses the sense out of guard dogs, neutralizing them. Has no effect on Imperial soldiers. Oh man, so this is the spy. This is the spy run. Anyone play what is it? Agent 51, Agent 41? Oh, we can't talk to these guys. Threat awareness. Assuming there is nothing else you wish to confirm, we may commence the mission as soon as you are ready. Yeah, let's go over the finer details one more time. So, what about mission exclusive actions? Commence mission. Finer details. I want to. Is this just going to replay the same thing all over again? Oh no, good. Nice. In the coming battle with Ice Vanguard, you have two objectives. Place explosives on Imperial Magitech, deactivate the front line Magitech units via the control terminal. So we have to get to the control terminal, and we have to destroy the other things. If the guards detect or pursue you, enemy forces will become more aware of the threat you pose, as indicated by the threat awareness gauge. So that's the threat awareness gauge. The gauge will gradually fill until you defeat all alerted enemies. If the gauge is completely filled, the guards will call for reinforcements and the mission will end in failure. Use swift deception to avoid detection as you go about completing your objectives. Metal Gear. All right. No, there was some assassin game that I played. Glory be to Garlemald. That you had to go around and assassinate the right people in the right order. All right. Oh, I actually gotta start the mission. So I was walking away. Commence mission.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
One shot, unless we fail, then we can do it again. Go to the gate. Could get messy if I'm not careful. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sneak past them. Oh, geez. Okay, that's a very short timer. I'll have to remember that. Wow, we just walked right past him. Okay. Oh man. All right, I gotta go. Gotta go, 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 gotta go. Ooh. Alright, so up to this side. Watch out for that thing noticing us. Alright, we're good. I don't know how long he's down. Hopefully he's down for forever. Oh, we got guards all over the place. Okay. Okay, we got a little spider thing over there. We're gonna go, we're gonna go, we're gonna go. We're gonna go, we're gonna go, we're gonna go. Wait for cooldowns. Is he gonna notice his buddy? I should have done it right in between. Yeah, good, 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 good. Now, can you silent take down the stalker things? I don't know. Maybe I'll try. That one seems in a pretty good position. There's a robot. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Let me see if I can get this one in the corner. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. No! Poop! This is fine. This is fine. We're away from the guards, so they won't even know us. Tempered Imperials are growing increasingly aware of your intrusion. What? These things are probably relaying messages. Okay. We managed to avoid detection for now. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the bombs on here. So my guess is that what I should have done there, because they're robots, you can't silent take them down. Instead, I should have walked around and kind of followed them between those things and taken down the dude when they weren't around, because we're going to have to take that guy out. That's okay. That's okay. We got this. All right, deactivate. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, they do seem to be turned away now. We wait for them to turn around the other direction. We don't have all the time in the world, but I'm willing to be patient. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for them to turn. Oh, I went early. I went early. I got scared. Nope, we'll wait. Because the cooldown's gonna pop up here pretty fast too. Ah, what? Why did you turn to the left? That's fine. We don't have time for this. Wait for them to turn one more time. I hope they turn to the left. And if they don't, then we'll just go in. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Yours is 14 threat detection, Holo? Did you speedrun that? Or are you talking about me? I think I'm higher than 14. That looks a lot higher than 14. Okay, what's over there? Oh, those are the dogs. So I think I'm gonna have to run in, confuse the dogs, hit the field control, and slip into the next area. All right, let's try to get as close as I can before alerting anybody. And then... Oh!
Losing my touch.
No, you're not losing your touch. Oh, I didn't realize I could throw that from a distance. Okay, so we can't beat the slashers. Go ahead and grab this one while that thing is walking away. Hopefully it comes back this direction. Yes. Super speed. All right, we're gonna risk it. Oh, there's a slasher up there. Woo! Poo, 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 poo. Oh no! Oh. Okay. That was close. That was close. Way too close. Third time doing it, it's a pretty good idea what you're doing. Wow, I can't believe you've already finished. Or maybe you went ahead of me.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Thancred.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned. Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
Okay. I'm gonna go real quick because the slasher just walked away. He's gonna come back this way. Yep, that's fine. I don't think he's gonna care about the body. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh my gosh, there's so many guys in the next section. What the heck? Look at that thing. Oh, we just gotta do this here. Okay. I'm gonna hide again. I don't have deception to hide my movements. As soon as it starts walking away, we'll follow and then hide. But I'm not sure where I'm gonna go next. Oh, we gotta go, 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 we gotta go. I'm gonna go this way. Ooh, gonna be tight. Gonna be tight. Okay. I want to get that guy out. All right, we got a slasher to deal with. Slasher just walked away. Where's that slasher going? Where's the slasher going? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Thank you. Take them out one at a time. Got time. There's no reason to rush it. It's kind of nice that you can hit them with a takedown from a small distance away, so you're not directly on top of them. So, am I RP walking? Oh my gosh, I have been RP walking this whole time. Oh my gosh, that's so much faster. That's so funny. Whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 what the heck? 21, my best score. I had no idea I was RP walking that whole time. That's so funny. Okay. Okay, so I can actually probably go hide in the middle once this guy runs away. I don't know that I'll be spotted by the guard. I'm gonna have to throw something to confuse that dog. But the AoE of the dog, I think, is in that orange area, so I should be okay. Yeah. So, in here... Alright, both are asleep. Let the slasher run by. I don't know how long the dog stays asleep, but hopefully he'll stay asleep for a minute. Alright, we're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. Oh boy. Oh boy. Control terminal over there. And what do we got? What do we got to deal with? 2 machines. Don't notice, don't notice, don't notice, don't notice, don't notice, don't notice, don't notice. Oh! No way! No way! We did it! Yes! 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 And we RP walk. We're super chill. Thancred's like, I've done this 1,000 times. I don't need to run this thing. Wow, that was the chillest thing ever. That was so cool. We only got noticed one time because, only because, and I should have considered it, but I wasn't sure if you could take down the robots in one hit.
And none the worse for wear, to my considerable
If
relief.
you could one-shot the robots, I bet I could have done better.
What news from our comrades?
How do you know the exact number? Maybe I was looking at something wrong to not know the exact number. But I'd guess I was like 25, something like that, 25. Maybe 30. Woo! Let the fireworks begin. Let the matchstick hit the floor. Let the matchstick hit the floor. Let the matchstick hit the floor. At the rear of Isambard's contingent. That's all of the army's gear and food.
Blizzard's beginning to clear.
Oh, that's nice.
The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now. If they haven't already.
You sound cold, Alize.
Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be alright, but...
Sounds like a dog. Or a robot?
Wait! Something's coming!
She felt it. In the Force. Yep. It's the puppers.
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Oh, this music. Dun 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 dun.
Protect the others!
All right, we're just gonna kind of go through these and try to clean them up as quickly as we can. Oop, messed that up. Okay, yeah, cleared that side. Good, 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 good.
Respite, but stay alert.
Are we staying or are we going?
Keep the carriages safe.
Yeah, assist Emily's troops. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. More spawned over there. Hi, Alfino.
Fear not, friends! The savior of Ishgard is here!
Uh-oh. That was a waste. I'm trying to do as much as I can. As long as you're taking some down, then they can start working on other people too. So
A fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger.
yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Go on ahead. We'll hold the line.
Graha. Graha, best Graha.
We're the only ones still struggling. Time we put our backs into it then.
Our
I've been itching for a good scrap.
Nice. Someone, was that Graha that did the tier 3 fire? Straight for the carriage. Stop it. I don't know that we can. Oh, nice. Oh, that was so sick. That was so sick. I wonder if we had done passage of arms, if we could have like prevented everyone from taking any damage. Oh, that was absolutely brutally cool. Don't let him break through. Don't let him break through. Nice. Yeah, I had no idea. I just walked in front. I was like, oh. I wonder if without us, they would have blasted through. Maybe not.
I'm ready for more.
Yeah, you can see they were knocking him unconscious, not killing him. The last word.
Get to the front and turn the tide.
Aye, aye, Captain. Head north and join the Vanguard. Bro, stepping in front of that thing. I didn't have many shields. I did have Bulwark. I think I was able to toss that on just in time, but... Meanwhile, on the front lines, look at the tower! Maybe it's spoilery to show the tower in a thumbnail, but that thing's so cool. So evil looking. You're just putting people to sleep. It's just kill them. It's like, why would I make you go to sleep when I can literally just nuke you?
The move from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
I knew it too! I love Y'shtol's new outfit.
In time,
I love Y'shtol's new outfit. It's so pretty.
their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Well, this is the path our young chargers would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
Don't make excuses, Estinian.
That I did.
Hey, I can't, I can kill a machine. Machines can't be tempered. Please. I liked your red outfit better, but this is still awesome. Because this is like fighting outfit. Oh, who's this? That's right. Vigilantian or something. Careful, Serena. Careful, Serena. Oh, do we get to play as Serena?
That's Virgilia.
Virgilia.
I need to help the others take her down.
Oh, we're doing Lise.
There's no end to them.
Oh, no, we're here. Okay, that's fine. We can still be ourselves.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Hey, Kritika. We made it. Just in time for the action, it seems. Look at us. Oh, I should have gotten a screenshot of that. I'm so unhappy.
There's no stopping us now. Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
That's our party. We got Pippin. 2 knights, a dark knight, and a brawler. God, Lisa's way more than a monk.
We have them now. Forward.
Forward indeed.
Right! Let them have it!
All right, come here. We can get more use out of this. Oh, go Pippin! Whoa! What? They just nuked all the dogs. Kind of a waste, but we'll use it anyway. Oh, we can't go stand behind him. Are they going to protect him? No. Oh, no. No, 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 no. That was Serena. No. Oh, my gosh. Come here. Come here. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Yeah. Yes. Get over here. What are you doing? Do not touch Lucia. Face me. Face me. Where's Provoke? Provoke.
Do not fall behind.
Oh. I don't plan to fall at all. Wow, she is tough. We have barely scratched her. Ooh. Alright, just getting a little tag. Just a little tag. Oh man. How boss is this? Just have everyone fighting one person. I'll just wait. Ooh. Come here.
Is everyone all right?
I'm good for now. Thank you for asking. Oh, Suna's okay. Okay. Woo. Thank you for joining. And Sadu has joined as well. Magni. Oh, okay. That's just AoEs. Ow, she left. There we go. Come here. 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 Ah. Oh, I heard someone use a potion. I think that was Lucia. That's awesome. Hey, Sadu, need a little help? Usually there's a big attack after that. Nope, nope, no, okay. Bombs away. Ah! No, I want 7! Okay. We're just gonna have to run. We're just gonna run for it. 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 Ooh, too close. Ooh. No, wasted. Wasted. Inoptimized, but that's okay. Still got some damage in. Requesting assistance, coward. I guess to be fair, they are fighting like 1v7. More fodder for my flames. Oh no, what's happening now? There's so many. Oh, look at the shield that she drew. That's awesome. Oh, this is so sick! What the heck? Waves after waves after wave.
Tremble before the sun.
All right, where is she? Oh, he's just grabbing all of them. All right, what am I supposed to be doing? Besides just killing stuff, I don't see where she is. Oh, he's holding them in place so that she can then laser them, right? Yeah! Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. Duty complete. That was the combination of all of their abilities that we fought over the time until Sadu completes the ritual, the falling dusk. That was awesome. Lee sees the Phoenix down on them. That's awesome. And no, I missed the stuff that was going on in the background. I have to rewatch that. I was so focused on trying to keep people alive and keep people focused. I had no time to like look around what was in the background. A worthy adversary. I love her snowy outfit too.
Recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again to the death.
We'll do it again.
Sadu Hatun.
He's like, oh. Magna's killing me. That was so funny. She just ran right past it. Rejected.
That was the last.
Rejected. Oh, okay. I saw it. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, when she was in the background and she's like drops a nuke on all of them at the same time. That was sick. I thought that was
Thanks to your timely arrival.
that they weren't going to be able to help us, or we weren't going to be able to help them, but instead they joined us. It was like a 7v1 fight.
Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
Magni forever alone. Vergilla.
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain.
The frozen wastelands. Little son.
800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here.
Oh my gosh, look at the wasted capital.
Bested by the Kavosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes.
Kavosi. Forever, little son. Orwin.
They clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
Look at their fancy Aethernet.
The chosen forsaken.
Looks like most everyone arrived in one piece. Graha's got a nice jacket too. This makes me think my winter jacket game is weak.
Of the 6th astral era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech revolution.
Yeah, stay hydrated.
How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks?
Because he was an Ascian.
Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed, bitterly so.
Garlemald. Oh, that's so sick. But this place is such devastation.
Not so much as a whisper.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
Are they just being held somewhere?
Consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
Oh, do they just load all the Imperials up on the carts and drag them all here?
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
I.e. Thancred.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
I thought it had a name. Are we renaming
The
it?
constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone.
Broken glass? Yeah, wouldn't the Garleans have a name for the place? We don't need to rename it. This is so sick! We're actually here! We're actually here. Camp Broken Glass. In Garlemald. That's awesome. That's awesome. And y'all look so fancy. Orwin, hey, I recognize that gear. I recognize that gear. Miri with the black and red attire. Whoa, you look like such an assassin. I would not want to run into you in the middle of the night. Stalking me down an alleyway. You look like a main character of a fantasy novel about some assassin's guild and some craziness that goes on. Karinika. Just the black and red motif is so good. Actually, that's a good question. What does our outfit look like dyed red? Oh, we don't have the right red. We got the dark red though. Is that good? No, I don't like that. Not yet. We'll find a good outfit to go with some red. But I don't want the red armor. I like the black armor. We could do like a silver armor too. We could go a light gray at some point, but right now this works. Man. Is there somebody I didn't give a hug to? I think I gave Lalaki a hug, but I'll give Lalaki another hug just in case. Just in case. The Holo trade. Holo, we made it. It's been a long time coming, but we're here. Oh, red. Blood red dye. And I think I have the Dalman dye. I have the Dalman dye if you want to keep that. Or you just want to give it to me anyway. Sure. No sneaking in the gill. Meh. Meh. Got all the dyes. Definitely enough dyes. Let's check real quick. The blood red. Oh, that kind of turns it orange. The wine red dye kind of purpley. That's cool. All right. Yeah, all those colors are great. It's just the armor is a little interesting. Kritika hopping away. Bartholomew. Must remain as mobile as we are able in such temperatures as these. If ever we stand still too long, the ice and snow may freeze our very bones. I wonder if they have a like lore what temperature this place gets to. Eblin Rhyme. I assume, oh, we're gonna freeze to death in here. I already know that, but I just wanted to check. I was like, can you swim down in here? Don't think so. You could actually literally see the rock at the bottom, so. Self-heating mage. You just light yourself on fire. I am way too low fishing to be able to fish in there, but at some point it'd be fun to get my fishing up. If we weren't triple triad-aholics, I'd probably be a fishing-aholic. What? Triple triad? No, I don't mind triple triad at all. It's fine. We need to mend our gear. We didn't die, so I think we're okay. And we got it, like, super mended by Holo recently, so. I was like, is that Fordola? No, not Fordola. Some dude with orange hair. It's all good. All good. Oh, look at you. You literally are, like, the final boss. Shouldn't be long before we have a half-decent camp with so many people helping hands. I was concerned the snow might hinder our progress, but our Ishgardian friends are used to working in conditions like these. We had some time there, Alfino, didn't we? In spite of the obstacles we faced, our plan proceeded apace, just a little further when we reached the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, we are to discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Ishtola and Graha to join us in that building to the northeast of the camp? Alize and I will meet you there. What am I, back to errand boy? All right. We have a frog, ladies and gentlemen. Ribbit, ribbit, McRibbity, McRibbit, McRibbit. Mouth opens and closes. I'm surprised you're not frozen through, Sir Frog. At least Sir Chicken has all of his feathers to keep him warm. Explosion! That's gonna singe all your feathers off. That's not gonna smell very good. Where is Serena? I gotta make sure that they're okay. There's Graha. Aren't we supposed to talk to? Oh, I guess we have to talk to Y'shtola first. Ugh. All right, Y'shtola, we're coming to talk to you. What are you doing over here? You just thinking? Here, if I step over here and then G pose and then zoom. Oh, it's gonna be weird, isn't it? Ah, come on. Come on, get me out of the picture. Oh, can I hide? I think I can't hide myself. So instead, if I come behind, and then can I hide self? There we go. And then we need to change the F of V. There we go. Too much light. Too much light. Way too much light. I think that's all right. It really sucks. There's no in between like too close and too far away. There's no middle ground. That's all right. As always with camera work, caught them when they're blinking. Caught them when they're blinking. You can click on her. Oh, duh. Duh, I always forget that. You can just literally click on other people to set them as the main focus person. Duh. A meeting? Yes, I'll make my way over once my head has cleared. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. 'Tis the monstrous tower in the horizon, jagged, hideous, and unholy. Even at this distance, its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation... I wish I'd gotten a picture of her with the tower. That would have been a cool shot, too. Maybe we can edit ourselves out of this shot. Come on, back up the camera just a little more. That'll have to do. Why is there like... Oh, it's a leaf. I was like, there's like a random line in the middle of the camera. Yeah, should have G-posed that before starting the conversation, but that's okay. Much like the sensation I felt towards the Tower of Zot, only far more terrifying. Ether flows unceasingly towards it, converging into a swirling mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in here and now. Tell the others I shall be with you in a few moments. Bye, Y'shtola. Bye, Y'shtola. I could just see Y'shtola hanging out, and the warrior like walks up and is like, flips out a camera and just starts. Ah, very nice, yes, very good. You'll be pleased to know that most of the tempered have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. The occupants may be long gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, although it seems to me they left far too many useful possessions behind. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they were tempered. Sorry, I was merely thinking aloud. You mentioned a meeting. I will make my way there. Harsh is here! Hi, Justana. Work it, Stola. Karitika, you are literally gonna freeze to death. Oh, what? You think that fire shield is gonna keep you warm? That fire shield is gonna keep you warm? I don't know about that. Puppers don't want you to leave. Aww. Didn't want you to leave. Puppers like pets. So many pets. Hey, Miamita. Thank you for visiting after I did all of my terrible tanking. Appreciate, when you came in. Oh, we got another Graha over here. Gavin's in a cutscene. Look at the Graha. There's more Grahas. Grahas everywhere. Meowniki? Gwoon? I actually am surprised there are not more people here. But I guess this is only part of like a really large map, so that would make sense. Lisette. Oh, no, Lilette. Lilette. It's an Ara. No, Liselle. I totally can't read. Liselle. That is a pretty name. Except for some reason my brain was putting T's in there. Serena, you're okay. Virgilia is in our care, along with the rest of the Tempered. Glory to Garlemald. Glory to Garlemald. They still whisper in their sleep, even as they writhe in pain. Lise, you did awesome, punching people in the face. Raban taught me a lot about military strategy during exercises in the fringes, coordinating units with wildly different capabilities, surveying and securing the hostile terrain, that sort of thing. Now I have the chance to put his teachings into practice. Love fighting alongside you again, Pippin. We've asked the Ironworks members and some of our comrades to stay with the airships. In the event we are discovered, we'll be ready to move to them swiftly to a safer location. Ready to move. This is all that remains of Lantarum. Homes become empty husks. If this is the state of the outlying villages, I dread to think what has become of the capital. Lantarum, why didn't we use that name then? I was like, I know that you know the name of the place. The Tempered soldiers are sleeping soundly while they undergo treatment. There are too many to attend to at once, but I and the other healers will see to all of them eventually. You okay, Sakard? House bells, this place is bloody freezing. Rather be tied into the topmast installments of this cold any longer. Anyone know who can spare a swig of rum? Thou sold me right out. It's just too cold. Especially because somebody left the doors open. Close this darn thing, all right? This is why it's so freezing in here. You can't maintain any semblance of warmth or heat. Why have windows? Very sittable chairs, but not very sittable environment. Lots of storage stuff in here. All right. I have to go on a rescue mission to save my friend from Balmung. Definitely worthy of it. There's the ale, the rum. Oh, wait, what? No, who did I miss? No, I'll get you in a second. Frey. You're a Stinian hiding in the corner. I think I literally subconsciously was like, there's a Stinian. I just kept going. I'll give you a hug here in a second. Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone is here, we will begin. I'll get you after the cutscene. Come on, that was such an Estinian location to be hanging out. Leaning against the wall, the Estinian lean. Where is Estinian? I guess he's scouting right now.
Our present situation is as follows.
He's probably in the corner with a dunce cap because he killed somebody. Your Stola's like, go to the corner.
Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city. For therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
You mean just don't walk straight into a trap? That's just silly.
I have a suggestion, if I may.
You may. Not.
Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
If they still have their memories.
A promising idea.
There's
I
Estinian.
will assist the healers and their ministrations. Of course, I will require a porxia of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Ishtolis getting a porksy. Yeah, Alizé's the master of it.
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
That makes sense.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern.
Oh, look at the map of the
Houses round here are
palace.
fitted with cerulean heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next. My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
We need to go get the parts.
Understood.
Fetch quests.
The machinist will assist them in the repairs.
Somebody came along and smashed them, I'm guessing.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telophroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
They are expecting us to come to the palace, and so they're preparing.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Boja! It's everywhere! Everywhere we turn, Boja shows up again! Oh, you know what? I don't think...
About us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Did we actually attune to the crystal?
Well, now,
I think we walked right past it.
A rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
Twould be my honor to be of service, though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That's true. He can literally hide his ether.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphen.
Oh, I was hoping to guard Serena.
Between
No
here
hope.
and the center of the capital lies the Eblin Rhyme. I would have you search the area for survivors.
Eblin
Your keen sense
Rhyme.
of direction honed in your extensive travels should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
Ice fields. This should be an interesting terrain. If there are any survivors, you will find them. Extensive travel is something of an understatement, but I suppose if there's nothing else that needs doing. Ice fields! I love ice fields! Oh, wait. No, I don't. We're not gonna be mean. Yeah, we'll find them. We'll find the survivors. I love ice fields. It would be fun to play as a Lala, and you just pick all of the, like, most ridiculous responses. Because you could totally see a Lala going, I love ice fields! I know, Holo. I'm nervous now.
Make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
Kupo? Don't teleport me away. Don't teleport me away. I still haven't attuned to the Aetheryte. I did that once before. I think I was in Shadowbringers. We got teleported a huge chunk away from one, and I had to go all the way back and get it. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't. All right, we got it now. We're good. All's well as ends well. Now, where is Freya? That's the next step. Where is our Estinian 2.0? Or Viera Estinian? There you are. Still hanging out in here with Harsh. We all lean up against the wall. I need to find my own wall to lean against. I do like though that you can lean against nothing. You could just kind of lean in general. There we go. Lean, 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 lean. Freya, are you a triple triad player? Follow request repair. I don't see triple triad as an option. Send, tell, examine, emote, mark, focus target. No. No. Ah, I was gonna play you. Ziva is. Ziva? Where is Ziva? Soholatan. Soholatan. Not here, my main. Oh. Sometimes I wonder if people are talking about other people or if they're talking about other characters. Well, Freya can hang out here, even if Freya doesn't play triple triad. That's okay. I never thought myself as much of an explorer, though I suppose my adventures have taken me to all sorts of strange and distant places. With that in mind, traversing an ice field should be a simple feat. Are we going to get to ice skate across it? There's this odd perception that Ishgadians have lived their whole lives in the snow, but it wasn't that bad before the calamity. And afterwards, well, I was rarely more than a few paces away from a raging fire. This dreadful place, on the other hand, is nothing but cold, cold, cold. It's my understanding that Islabard has always been this way. Goodness, can you imagine? Could you imagine the forever cold? But it makes sense, though, that if they had, like, cerulean heaters, that's why they could stand hanging out a little bit longer, because that kind of came and went. So, Jake already trying to run off play cards. Look, if no NPC will play cards with me, I'll find players to play cards with me, all right? We'll make it happen. As I said, last stream was not the triple triad stream. I said nothing about this stream, okay? Hold me to my word. Good. If it's this cold with Tataru's clothing, I dread to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when we next meet. It makes me realize, too, that while the people of Garlemald have spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they'd be hard-pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, you must find them and quickly. I mean, they've been around for a while, no? Cold? It seems alright to me. Karitika, Orwin. We're gonna hide the screen. Hide your kids! Cover their eyes! What ho, chums? You've given something useful to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like a rather tall order. Since you ask, we're to scour the Eblin Rime for survivors. What? Wander around ice fields on the off chance you'll find someone? You take forever to finish the job without the benefit of my expertise, or more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends, I know just the spot to begin our search. You're Bard Glam naturally. I'm probably going to regret this, but we may as well humor him. You play your pipes in the skimmies? In the skinnies? I warned the weebs, but they wouldn't let him go, so I sent tells of solo leveling spoilers. I actually, a friend of mine just recently was like, you need to watch solo leveling, so that's next on my anime list. We've come too far, risked too much to worry solely about our own heights, for there is so much more at stake. Okay, I thought maybe they'd mention something about, like, having the only fire in this area that they're warming up against, you know, but no. No, they're fine. Also, hello everyone. I don't know if anyone's chatting in the chat, but thank you all for being here. If you like the stream and everything, and drop a like. I know I don't normally do callouts and stuff on streams, but there was a whole like random explosion of people that dropped by the last stream after it went live, and I was just like, oh, cool, a bunch of new people. Good to see you all. And so I just wanted to say hello. If you're in the chat lurking, good to see you. You don't have to say anything. That's totally okay. And thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. We got a huge party of people. We're literally a crowd, and it's awesome to see. And Elaine, what do your elf eyes see? Get it? Because the Shadowbringers calling them elves. I don't know LN. I spy with my little telescope a massive sheep thing. Or maybe it's a cow. Not what we're after either way. Is that an ether current? Oh, no, just a wind spray. Oh, we do need to collect ether currents. Thank you for the reminder. It'd just be so nice if there was some way to actually find them rather than just wandering around. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo, what do I see o'er the yon hillock? What do you see? That's no mistaking it. That's a girl! Of course you'd find a girl. In the frozen wastelands, you'd find a girl. A survivor? Show me. I saw him first. Me, finders, keepers. Over there, beyond that tree. It looks like she's running away from something. Though surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All that I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress. A rather fetching one at that. Of course. Of course. This is ridiculousness. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near. But we should be able to follow her footprints. In this ice and snow? I'll let Lucia know where you're headed. Oh, and take these warming tinctures with you. Didn't somebody mention those before when we were back, I think, preparing to leave? The poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful. Thank you. But won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, when there is a lady in need, my honor demands that I do no less. And lest we forget, the very reason we're here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed! Just run down the mountain. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. See, we RP walk. Sometimes you gotta take the chill walk. All right, we'll go. Oof, but we're gonna check for ether currents along the way. 93 ohms to the south west. We're going southwest. Excuse me, are the bows? 100 ohms to the west. Am I going the wrong direction? No, I'm going east. Nope, we're going back for this one. Hang on. 93 ohms is not very far. I think it's on top of this hill here. Yeah, it's right up there. We just about passed it. I'm so glad I turned around. Come on. Come on, Rathalos. I know it's cold. The air is thin up here. It's hard to fly. But you got this. Chicken hop, chicken hop, chicken hop. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Thank you. All right. Rathalos is doing his best. Don't you judge him, okay? Don't you judge him. I used to follow a manhwa recap YouTube channel. I didn't subscribe, but I was watching a bunch of their stuff. Eventually, I got a little tired of the repetitious stories, but I was like, man, I could write one of these things. They're not that hard. However, doing all of the art for like a graphic novel or something, that would be the challenging part. Footprints in the snow. Footprints in the snow. They're running away. Oh no. They lead east. Where's the next one? Northeast. We're kind of going northeast. We're mostly going east. We'll see how close we can get. Oh, they're in the house. What is that? Same as you saw previously, and they lead towards the building. We'll go to the building in a second. Whoa, there's a big one. This is a fate one. I think we fight this thing. This is an epic fate? No. But this is too disgusting to live. We're taking it down. Clearly this is a Telophoroi. It's a Telophoroi monster. Look at this thing. We fought this thing once before. It was in some dungeon. Heliogabus. Get that thing out of here. That is so nasty. Oh, we got some random gems. Great. I wonder, can you, when you collect gems, can you use them anywhere? So I can collect gems here, but then go back to the first and use the gems there? I don't know how the system works at all. According to the label here, this place was used by those involved with extracting ceruleum. So maybe they have a ceruleum heater inside. We're getting closer, I'm sure of it. At first, we thought she'd gone inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been opened in some time. She might still be nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. Then again, it's also possible she went right past this place. Would you mind searching ahead? The gems are the same for all the zones. Okay, nice. I have no idea what I would spend gems on, but... Are there footprints here? I don't see any footprints. She must have some secret way of getting in the building. Oh, cutscene. Cutscene. Leveling up the area? You level up the area when you collect gems? I have no idea how that works. Hi, Pidge! The girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings. Were you to call out to her from this distance, it might attract wild beasts to your location. It would be safer to get closer first, but you must do so without drawing her attention. Oh, no. Another sneaky one. You get a riding map and go faster. Follow the girl from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed. Make sure to use cover such as rocks to approach her without being seen. Similarly, the objective will also end in failure if you fall too far behind. Should you fail to complete your objective, you may try again by returning to the designated area. She won't notice us climbing on top of these rocks. This is fine. Ooh, 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 ooh. Everyone's moving on ahead. So far, so good. Thank you, Lalaki, or Oren, whoever it is, for murdering people. Oh, I didn't realize that Eden shoots out that thing. Shoots out a giant laser. Oh. Oh, we're gonna have to use the tree for sure. Gotta get a little bit further ahead. It's funny, she doesn't notice. Oh, there's like a huge crowd of people running around. There's literally a mob following her, and she's like, oh, I didn't notice it. Is someone there? Yeah, Lalaki just ran right past you. Did you not see the Lala? Mirian, where are you going? Must be imagining. Must have been the wind. I'm just a giant robotic rhino. All good. Full tilt running. She's definitely has very short vision because she didn't notice all the footprints all over the snow. Short-sighted or nearsighted is what it's called, I think. Stream's going great, Pidge. Those beasts spot me. I'm done for. Well, Oren and Karinika have your back, girl in green. It says approach the girl in green. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know if I'm supposed to approach her just yet or not. Gotta keep going. They're all depending on me. Okay. So who is they all, and what were they depending on you for? She doesn't seem tempered at all, though. Ooh. No! What? You failed. Ugh. No, I gotta do that all over again. Because she randomly turned around halfway under the bridge. Oh, gosh. Looks like some other people may have also struggled. Okay, well, now we know that she turns around randomly by the bridge. Welcome to the worst part of Endwalker. Oh, I didn't mind it up until she randomly turned around at the bridge. Sneaking up on children. Coming, little girl, I got some candy for you. Don't you worry. Everything's good. Everything's good. The more fates you do in a zone, the more stuff you buy from them in Gemstone. Oh, I see. Took you 3 tries? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to have to be really careful. We're doing it. We're going to be super careful. Yeah. So we know she doesn't stop this time. until up here. And yeah, she gives like almost no warning on that last turnaround. Then we'll turn off running. So we'll just RP walk for this part because she kind of walks it. We're going to run up a little bit closer. Then RP walk it. There should have been like some kind of, or there should be some kind of like bar that gives an indication of how close you can or cannot be. Because we're pretty close right now. Yeah, Mirian's there. And Miri. They're running right past you. I guess you're not concerned about them, though. You're only worried about Lalaki and me. Took you 5 tries of grind. This is not boding well for me. We were doing fine. Alright, we can super speed this. It's here to the tree. And then the tree to the bridge. Oop. I wonder if you could have run right past her and got into the tree. Are there like speed runs of this? This is the fastest route to hit all of the good spots. And like, how far can you get away before you break it? Like, could I go all the way to those pillars over there? Use the mountain? Curious on how that works. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. The mountain behind the pillars. Oh, maybe the that I see. I see. Just ran of the back of it. Oh, I see. Where's she gonna stop? Where's she gonna stop? Where's she gonna stop? This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. I gotta use the tree. If she even stops. Ooh. Oh, we did it. 2 tries. 2 tries. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. We were very far behind. She was fast. Fast. Phew, still in one piece. Scare the pants off her. She's like, whoa, I checked, I looked. There's none behind me. You're literally a ghost. We are the ghost of Christmas present. She'd be so scared. Who are you? Stay back. This place is packed with explosives. Take another step and I'll blow this place sky high. No, 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 no. Please. We just want to talk. Oh, Alfino, you tracked her too? Creeper. I'm Alfino, and this is my sister Alize, and our good friend Jake. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I give you my word. We and our comrades have come to provide aid for the people of Garlemald. Aid? You savages are the one responsible for all this. You did this to us. We didn't, I promise you. One of the other reasons we came was to find out what happened here, in fact. The Telofera are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald, and they won't stop until they destroy the entire world. They're the enemy. Our enemy. On our way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had been made their thralls. Those poor souls are now in our care, and we're striving to cure them from their affliction. You're the first person we've met who wasn't already enslaved. How are you able to escape the Teloferoi's influence? Are there others like you? I'm sorry, I don't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me your name? My name's Licinia. Licinia. As for how I've managed to stay sane, Licinia, I've been asking myself the same question. Ever since that night, And the roar, that terrible roar. And then the screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Then came the silence. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought that maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped outside. Oh, that's a broken down train on the tracks there. Or next to the tracks. Your hells are real. I saw one that day. I love that if your hells are real, because Garleans, their religion, whatever it is that they believe, clearly doesn't have a hell, but they know about the other places' hells. So if your hells are real, then this was one of them. I ran. Past friends, people I'd known all my life. Eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't want to stay and watch. I fled as far as my legs would take me. Why were they staring at the sky? The tower? Do you have family here? Is this their home? No, this is Victor's Spoils, a mansion for retired soldiers. Or it was, but now me and a few others are borrowing it. To the Victor go the spoils. As for the explosives, I was making that up. You shouldn't have admitted that so early, though. You should have kept that one in your back pocket just in case. I mean, we are strangers, after all. I just wanted to keep everyone else safe, and I didn't know who you were. The truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help, though. Can you? Of course. Whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Have a good night, Pidge. Thank you for dropping in. Enjoy what's to come and have a good night. Again, Endwalker seems to be like super chill. So, you know, there definitely doesn't seem anything too crazy happening. So it's going to be totally normal. Thank you. I'd better tell the others first, though. Wait here. We have some savages at the door. As soon as they walk in, knock them over the head and steal all their goods. I got 3 more. This is everyone. The sinner says you can be trusted. But these are desperate times. We'd be fools to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you to provide us with means of heating the place, as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your word. If that's too much to ask, then just leave us be. Time to put my firewood gathering skills to use. Could you provide the spark with a little magic, Alize? Remember back in Heavensward when Alfino was collecting wood? We'll have a fire burning in no time. Maybe build it under that gazebo? The what? Oh, you mean the bower? Yes, do as you will. They have their own names for things. It's impressive everyone speaks the same language. Oh, what's she thinking? What's she thinking? Is she hiding something? Alfino is really good at telling us fetch quests. Maybe it's time he does some of those himself, so. Don't take the port. Aww. But I was so excited. Take the port. Take the port. There's no Ethernet here. Interesting. But there is a nice fire. Is there someone... Yeah, is this someone's minion fire? Yeah, Orwin's minion fire? I knew it, though. As soon as they were talking about building a fire, I was like, someone's going to pop out the minion fire. I just know it. It's the same thing as that one, too. I wonder if we get to build one. Is this where we get the fire minion? Sometimes people pop stuff out like that, and I have no idea if that's, like, purchased or expansion content or what. I'm sorry. I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running about, so I'll leave space around the fire for the others. As you can tell, they're in far worse state than me. We were planning to look for somewhere warmer with more food, but they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? Alfino can do some stuff to help them, for sure, for sure. Before the Civil War, I was a student. The others were officials of some sort, I think. Even after all this time, we hardly know the first thing about each other. What I do know is we're Garleans, and when times are hard, we stick together. No matter what. No matter what. Sithrith, you might want to put on some pants. I'm just saying that looks mighty cold. Mighty cold. Alize also has some healing magics though, right? What they need most is a decent meal. We have food back at the camp, but there's the distance to consider. All's well, all's well. With food in my belly and a song in my heart. I can feel my fingers again. Where's it? Yeah, I was about to say, there's at least one more. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. Well, you know what? Dot, 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 dot to you too. Is someone playing the radio? Is this Garlean 88.5? The hits? I can treat their frostbite and their wounds, but it will take time for the fire to do its work. Now would be a good occasion to make use of Emmeline's tinctures, the ones that can warm the body from the inside out? Would you make sure everyone gets one? Oh, I totally forgot about those, chasing some random girl around the snowy ice plains. The numbness is beginning to subside, though I suspect once the fire dies, it will return with a vengeance. Well, what about this? Maybe that'll help for now? We're not poisoning you, I promise. Warming tincture? I never heard of such a thing. Well, there's no harm in trying, unless there is! But tell me, have you heard aught of the city? Though calling it seems rather absurd after what's happened. It's nothing but ruins now. The few buildings still standing offer no more meager protection from wind and snow. Food production, water purification. The magitech that sustained us has come to a grinding halt. What machina that remains operational cannot be run for lack of ceruleum. Of course, Cerulia Ingens is full of this stuff for all the good it does us. No one here knows the first thing about extraction or refinement. Okay, so Cerulita, sorry, my voice just randomly is getting shot. Cerulita Ingens is full of ceruleum, but they don't know how to extract or refine it. Lise might know some stuff about that. All's well. Yes, never better. You've convinced yourself pretty good there. Being gifts from the notoriously unreliable Emmeline, it is highly doubtful this concoction will have the intended effect. If only there were willing and, more importantly, unwitting volunteers on whom to test it. Wait, what? Emmeline, you gave an untested substance? Willing and unwitting volunteers on whom to test it? This is terrible! Yeah, I don't know that I want to actually give it. Listen to the music. Is it familiar? Oh, it's like an opera. There's cheering. This is definitely like some kind of radio. This is wild. I get... This is like an orchestral performance of the Guardian theme. That was definitely... Every time that the camera cut to the palace. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's like the Garlean theme song. But I think it was Stormblood when Xenos was marching through the streets and they had all the soldiers and all the troops and everything marching and the Garlean song playing in the background. That's what this reminds me of. Oh, what sweet libation is this? Is it poison by any chance? It was a joke, a joke. If I laugh, 'tis that I may not weep. So said the poet. Alas, my tears would freeze on my cheek ere they fell. We are the blessed damned to bear witness to the fall of the great empire, while our brethren lie dead, or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garlemald was no more. That was actually pretty good rhyme, though. In a cacophony of gunfire, explosions, and screams was our beloved capital razed to its knees. Sorry, I was trying to make it rhyme. From the rubble rose the disheveled remains, their remnants. their lavish finery caked in ash as they shuffled mindlessly towards the palace, each bearing a fragment of stone or metal, an offering, perhaps, to the architect of our destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the deranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. But I knew better than to plead with the horde. I fled with my health, if not my conscience, preserved. Now I wait with my fellow cowards for our final judgment. The Torgals play. The Torgal Best Pubby? Is this from when we were in Stormblood and we did the performance? I think that was what you're talking about with the play. Oh, you're shining light on it. It's so small. I definitely would not have noticed unless you pointed it out. Can we change the channel? I need some country up in here, all right? I need Garlean country music, so. You can hand over them a treat too. Slash hand over. Over something sickly. Oh, hands over something to the sickly. I see. Slash hand over. Oh, you're talking to the... I'm not even paying attention to the puppy. Not even paying attention to the puppy. You feeds the Torgal pup. That's so cute. What do you want? Have a potion. Test subject number 3. Can you write down or tell me what it is that you experience so I can take notes of it and keep a record? A tincture. May as well drink it, I suppose. Lo-fi Garlean beats to salute and relax too. That's an interesting crystal in the middle there. Yeah, that's the notes that I heard. This is a radio. You don't have them from where you come, I take it? Use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular. Made with quality components crafted with the finest ore, sourced from Locus Ammonius, as it is. Not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like the others, because all we've been hearing is the same music being played over and over and over again. Home and beyond the horizon. Home beyond the horizon. An ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Ammonius. We may have founded an empire in these frozen wastes, but we always hoped to take back what was once ours. It is a solemn reminder that though we must suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. Surely. Despite everything, I believe Emperor Varus yet lives, and that he speaks to us through our radios. It was a cunning strategy, faking his murder. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself. It may one day make his triumphant return. Yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varus would not be defeated so easily. How did Emperor Varus return? It must be the Sith. What is the line in Star Wars episode 8 or 9? I guess it's 9. When it's like, how did Palpatine return? And it's like, Sith powers, cloning, dark magic. Somehow, Varus returned. Exactly! That's straight where my brain went to. Somehow he returned. They always return. Alright, who else wants a tincture? Huh? Puppy, do you want a tincture? Aww. The little wagging tail. The little wagging tail. So cute. Alfino, what do you think of music? If there's something that can be said for Lord Emlane, he's not one to leave others at the mercy of the cold. Of course, being a man of Carthus, I'm sure he is more aware than most of its dangers, but I sense that is not the only reason. Ever since the warm welcome we received at Camp Dragonhead, the hospitality he and his brothers have afforded us have been nothing short of exemplary. Perhaps they aspire to live up to the example set by Lord Edmond? We miss Grandpa Edmund. What they need most is a decent meal. Oh, yes, you already said that. That's fine. Oh, yeah, maybe she worked up a sweat, but maybe she wants one too. We do have 4, so. Licinia, would you like a tincture? Would you like experiment number 4? We stole ideas from Better Media. So this is what you gave the others? Thank you. I'll save it for later. They're all gonna get poisoned! She's gonna be the only one who lives. Actually, I have a few things to ask you. Are you a part of the group staying in Lantarum? I saw Legatus Virgilius' troops heading towards the Magna Glacius a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Yes, we are. But I will not tell you how many troops are there because we don't need you spying for the Garlean Empire. Camp Broken Glass, you call it? And Virgilia and her men are all there now? Huh. So how did you reach the Magna Glacius? Did you cross the mountains on foot? We flew. On chocobos. Airships. And there might be a way to... Oh, she wants to escape! Licinia, where is everyone? Is something the matter? We heard a voice. A voice from inside, you say? You must be imagining things. Everyone's out here. Perhaps a baby Almasty has found its way into the house? It wouldn't be the first time. Without the soldiers to scare them off, wild animals have been roaming closer to the settlements. Some have been known to attack people, too. That's why she said she'd save it for later. She's planning on giving it to whoever the frail person inside is. I just had an idea. If you and yours are strong enough to defeat a Legatus, then surely a few beasts wouldn't pose a threat. If you wouldn't mind helping us, perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tappers living there. People whose job was to extract ceruleum. They still do, from what we can tell. I've already tried asking if they would share their fuel with us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange, lots of food, and that's something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach their den, we'd have to make our way past all those creatures. Would you be willing to go in our place? We only need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the offer still stands, that is. Oh, and I don't expect you to give up your own supplies, but there might be another way to pay the tappers. If it's ceruleum you need, then ceruleum you shall have. You best watch out for baby Almasties while we're away. Yeah, we know we're onto something. We know what we heard. Oh, yes, of course. If I see any, I'll be sure and shoo them away. To reach Tapper's Den, you'll have to cross the lake. The ice is thick enough to support a person's weight, but if you'd rather not take the risk, you'll need to take the long way around. Finding the entrance can be a bit tricky, too, so it's easier to just look for someone standing guard outside. However you decide to head there, please be careful. And who do you have inside, Who do you have inside? Knock, knock, coming through! If only we could fly. We could get on. Maybe go through a window. To the south. We going south, baby. South, southwest. Can you jump from over here? Looks like you can, maybe. Hiya! Ooh! Just a chunk of damage. Whoa, look at these cool... These are cool. I don't even know what to call them. Ice cattail things? That's the pupper, Harsh! That's the new pupper mount that you can get from the Final Fantasy 17? 16? 16. I think 16 event. Southwest. Now, she did say we should clear monsters on the way, but I don't know if we have to. Oh, well, maybe we do. Come along. Ooh. There we go. Spitting fire. You got some fur. Nice. For real? Oh, it'd be cool to get up on top of that platform, too. I wonder if there's stairs. Ceruleum Zoblin. all the different like coblins and zoblins and stuff is really cool. I know it's reusing the assets and just recoloring them, but there's some fun lore there on how like what they eat affects them. Northeast. Oh, we're going the wrong... What? Oh, no! No, it's up there! Dang it! Okay, is there a way to get up there? Tell me I can climb this thing. I'll follow you in just a second. I wanted to see if you could get up on the pipes. Nope, doesn't seem so. Where you go, Harsh? Over here. Is there stairs this way? Oh, I'm gonna have to cross the whole thing all over again? Aw, jeez. Aw, jeez. If I'd known that, I would have done that from the beginning. I wasted a whole run for no good reason. That's okay. We're enjoying the view while people freeze to death. Totally okay. A Lolliky, I don't know that going upstairs is good. I didn't realize that it like, you know, spikes shot out from it when it bounces on the stairs. That was funny. All right, watch me miss and fall straight down onto the ice. Oof. Let's go, pupper. I don't know that Rathalos will be faster here than just running it on super speed. But maybe so. How does a doggo fly? Don't ask. Doggo does what doggo wants to do. How did you beat us over here? That's crazy. Wow, Marion, where did you come from? Magic. Magic. All right. Burly Tapper, here we come. We killed one monster. That's good enough. There's another ether current. So glad I checked. I'm knocking them out. We're actually going to get them as we journey around this time. Harsh! Harsh, I'll save you! Oh, it's invulnerable because it's running away. I guess we scared it off. Scared it off. Hey, Burly Tapper, check out the sweet ride mirror he's got, huh? What do you think about that? Yeah? Who goes there? How did you find us? You're literally just standing around out in the middle of here. What do you mean I stand out like a sore thumb? Huh. If the purebloods over at Victor's Spoils hadn't given away our location, you'd never have found us. Those stuck-up jerks thought they could come here waltzing in demanding cerulean with nothing to offer in return. Ha! Looks like boots on the other foot now that the capital's gone to mess. So they've resorted to sending you to negotiate. I know your game, Sword. If they think we'll give in to intimidation, you got another thing coming. Oh, you summoned more of yourselves. How did they do it? They literally are spawning twins. Take a nap, why don't you? All right. They retreated back inside. Jarek, more like jerk. There you are. Oh, Alize joined us. Just after you left, Licinia asked me to go and catch up with you in case you needed a hand. Someone must have let slip that I have a little experience in transporting barrels of ceruleum. Wait, I hope they didn't, like, tie up Alfino and, you know, take all his stuff. So this is the Tapper's Den. Well then, after you. Sure, if you say so. I don't mind taking the lead. Carve our way through the snow with our sword. Who are you? What happened to the guards? We sent them to take a quick nap. Horsians and rebels here to save the people of Garlemald? That doesn't make any sense. Why on earth would you pass up this chance to put those Imperial jerks to the sword? Let me guess. None of you are Garlean. You were brought here from other lands? Gerbanya, Yansha, Bozja again! Bozja's everywhere! What is with all this Bozja stuff? Bozja this, Bozja that, Bozja. Dalmasca, to name a few. Some dragged here against our will, others fed bollocks about a better life, all put to work extracting ceruleum. All given the esteemed title of An, placing us firmly at the bottom rung of the ladder. But the old hierarchy means nothing to New Garlemald, says we. But the only thing that's escaped more or less unscathed is the ceruleum engines. Some is still sustaining us, even with our paymasters out of the picture. We hear you're experts in drying up ceruleum from the bottom of the lake. But how can you do that if it's frozen over? Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. At any rate, it's not as if ceruleum is used for much these days, what with the city in ruins. We take enough power to power our heaters and save the surplus for later. And though it helps stave off the cold, it does sod all about our hunger unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure and tell your contingent that we got ceruleum by the barrelful. If they're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provisions they're willing to spare. We can certainly ask. But if you're all free to go now, why carry on living here? Free to go? Go where? Even if we manage to get back to our homelands, there'd be nothing left for us, thanks to the Empire. And the knowledgeable and skills we've acquired here, working here, is practically useless outside of Garlemald. So we're staying here for the time being. Long as there's a need for ceruleum, we'll find a way to get by, even if Garlemald as we knew it is gone for good. Is there a kid in the background? Maybe that's Alala. Gone for good. Do you want to play Triple Triad? No. Do you want to play Triple Triad? No. You seem like a Triple Triad player. Oh, okay. All right, fine. Fine. No Triple Triad yet. Regardless of what Isilbard contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, that would be a cause for celebration, while for others, their whole way of life will have been turned upside down. After all the atrocities committed in the Empire's name, perhaps it is for the best that it's consigned to history? But what of the ordinary people, their lives and their stories? Should they be forgotten too? Oh no! We skipped one! Alright, we're going back. Event, I think? Yeah, I suppose there'll be plenty of time to ponder that later. For now, let's see about getting some ceruleum. Ceruleum! Okay, now we can talk to them. Do you play Triple Triad? How did you find us? And who are you? Okay, no. That does not seem like very Triple Triad conversation. Came here for across the ice fields, did you? We better hope you weren't followed by any of them crazed soldiers, or we're done for. Do you have Triple Triad cards? No? Fine. We'll make a deal. So you've come seeking ceruleum, have you? What's interesting is that, yeah, when we started, the Garlean Empire was like the big bad guy, and they're saying that now it's basically like, it's gone, it's over, the Empire's toppled. What? Those purebloods up at Victor Spoils sent you? To turn their enemies for help. They must be more desperate than I thought. Then again, Licinia's got her little sister to think about. A sister? But we only saw Licinia and 3 men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there's any way to get it around here. I may have refused Licinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something to exchange. But I can spare them a bottle's worth of ceruleum. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, you hear? As long as you get something out of it. Well, maybe you aren't totally heartless. I can't for the life of me think why Licinia would keep her sister a secret from us. But we can ask about that when we've delivered this ceruleum. Come, let's hurry back. Come on, Rathalos. Back into the cold we go. It's like Ishgard, but even worse. No, don't turn this way. Don't turn this way, turn around. Look at this guy, there we go. Nope, nope, nope. I messed it up again. I didn't want to turn it around. I wanted to pause. And there we go. That's such an imposing shot. The whole tower. Let's see if we can get just a little bit of light. Can we do emotes in here? Emotes. Point. I'm coming for you, Xenos. I'm coming for you. Isn't there like a hand on hips one? It's fine. We'll just take one more. I don't want to spend the whole time trying to G-pose it. This ain't supposed to be a G-pose stream. I mean, we could turn it into a G-pose stream, but I don't think that anyone's here for that. I was just trying to get something where we could see, like, our head, but our giant stinking shield is in the way. Yeah, thumbnails is an option, Holo. That was definitely one of the things I was considering. But, Hura does such a good job, and he's always, like, facing the camera. And I'm always, like, you know, trying to get the epic behind shot of, you know, whatever the thing is. We're looking out into the landscape. But then we're never, like, turned around looking at the camera. And so, you know, it's like, well, maybe I'm doing things wrong. Maybe Hura's got the right idea. No aetherite to jump to. Hide weapon. Oh, would that hide the shield? True. But then we don't look as epic with our shield and sword. Maybe I should have had the sword and shield out. That would work too. Right? Like, you know, we've got our weapons out and we're ready to go. In any other video game, you'd be able to walk through and loot so much stuff out of that broken down train. The broken down trains are always the things that you can kind of go from one to the other, and some have zombies hiding inside of them. All right, we're here to save the little sister. Did everyone go away? This isn't right. It's too quiet. I would have thought Alfino would still be treating them by the fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search outside. They can't have gone far. They took Alfino as their prisoner. I knew it. I knew it. I saw somebody up here, and I was like, maybe it's Alfino. But nope, it's Karinika. Karinika, did you see where they went? You have to have seen where they went. Miss Pirate Eye. Are these chairs you? Oh, they took the radio too! Actual scumbags. How dare they? I was gonna listen to Garlean 85.5 all day long. Are they behind the building? Oh, I see something over here. Not just a whole pile of people. Alfredo! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, did the intinction knock everyone out? Ugh. What? What happened? Did they try to fight Alfredo and he just knocked them all out? They asked me to help carry supplies. But when I found them back here, they attacked me, caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear they fared rather worse than me. You can't fool us. We know what you're about. Yeah, I knew that they weren't gonna like easily jump into, you can take care of us. Vultures, that's what you are. Waiting in the wings for us to show our weakness and then you swoop in. Here to help, what rot. All a ploy to make us lower our guard. Let you in, put ourselves at your mercy, put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. You're wrong. That's not what any of us want. I mean, we could do that, though. Save the arguments for later. We've got bigger problems. I found empty medicine bottles in a bed that's still warm. It's true. Licinia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now, there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Away from you and yours. If you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'd never give up my people. We're trying to help them, you idiot! Her sister's ill. The empty bottles prove it. So the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets and is making it easier to carry. Or, to avoid the sound of clinking glass, there are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you! You invade our homeland, taint it with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. A Garlean should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them, since the moment you arrived. They're just waiting for us to leave to try to attack Alfino and let them run away. This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Licinia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries, and theirs. I will join you in the search afterwards. All right, be careful. At least now they know not to fight him, because he's pretty, you know, potent himself. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. Like, even if Alfino heals them, they probably wouldn't try to attack him again. Because they already beat them once, so... No, I'll not allow it. Better to die free than live in servitude and shame. The girls would say the same. I mean, yeah, but do you not understand that the Garlean Empire has been making people die and live in servitude for a very long time? Like, a very long time? You're saying that you won't do that, but that's exactly what the Garlean Empire has been doing to people for 100 years. 2 sets of fresh footprints. Young women judging by the size. Oh, those are definitely not young women. Look at the size of those footprints. Those are huge. This is definitely them. Come on. Yeah, see, look at Alize's footprints. Alize's footprints are tiny compared to these. These are honkers. Follow the footprints. Follow the footprints. Wow, they're really weaving. Oh well, no more footprints. I'm pretty sure we were following Lalaki's footprints. Those were tiny, tiny footprints. Get to the high ground. That's how we'll see anything. Hashtag lookout. Oh, another one of those gross things, man. Every one of those monsters needs to be exterminated. I'm just saying. Keep like 2 for a museum, but the rest of them are just... It's overgrown. Rose? Rose? Yeah, I don't know about Rose. The trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route so as not to leave footprints? I can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts. I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. We really do need Alfino's help, but we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. All right, stay warm. Ugh. Ugh. Hopefully that thing isn't trying to eat him. Oh, there's a fade up here. Is it faded? Oh, wait, what was this over here? I see something in the snow! It's an empty bottle! They finished drinking the whiskey! It smells faintly of alcohol. The thin coating of dirt indicates that it has been here for some time. It's unlikely to have any connection with Licinia or her sister. Alright, they weren't the ones drinking the whiskey. Somebody else was. Maybe there's ceruleum diggers. This is a huge area to search, too. No, don't bother me, alright? I got stuff to do. I don't see anything glowing over there. They're getting the Aethernet. Some are having fun with the Fate. Some big AoEs. We can keep searching in the meantime. Oh, we got Limit Break available. Break to the limit. Are they hiding under the pipes? Pipes. Man, how nice would it be to fly? Whoa! No. This is not good. They spilled the wine all over the snow! The blood staining the snow appears to be fresh. Judging by the amount, the victim may have been severely wounded. The trail of blood leads southeastwards. Southeast. Oh, I see a gap. They're headed to the gap! They're trying to pick up some some stylish clothes at the Gap. They just wanted to go out for a bit of shopping. Oh no, they're over here. They couldn't make it to the Gap, so instead they had to shelter over here. Oh, Licinia. And her sister. Oh, both of them are bleeding. No! And they got the radio too! Alfie, no! This is where we need to be a white mage. We gotta white mage it up. Two bodies are... What? Already cold? What?
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked. No. Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic.
Yeah. A lot safer. You can see that.
We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
Not to be eaten by some monster. That's horrible. Actually, I really was liking Licinia.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave.
What? Did I miss that? I'm legit gonna have to rewatch it. Did a voice speak from the radio? I heard the music, but I guess I was like way too focused on what was happening that I did not pay attention to some voice talking from the radio.
Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all.
The heck? There's a voice in the radio? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go re-listen. Like, what on earth was that?
So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
That's so sad. Yeah, you can't force saving on people who don't want it, but still. We tried. Be right out in just a second. There must have been something we could have done. What? Should we have never even come here? They'd still be alive if we hadn't? I doubt it, because they would eventually run out of food and frozen anyway. Aw, that's so sad. Ugh. Stupid G-pose. We tried, but one could say that we still failed anyway. Lainey's like, I want to be in. Get me in the photo too. I'm here. I'm here. You don't want to hide Laleki. We'll just have to go with this. That's good enough. All right. All right. Enjoy chair. We'll be right back in just a second. So that sucks, though. That sucks. But it makes it harder is that a lot of the other people, like Tesla and stuff, die at the beginning of expansions and things, but most of them, it's like in situations where we're kind of too late, or they, I don't know, we're not there. And in this case, you technically were there at the beginning, but they ran away, and then they're running away. They ran away from help and aid and everything else. Be right back. Stay hydrated. I come back and everyone is just frozen. We're all just ice blocks. Our health bars are 0. Oh, that's right. We did get some new pants. We've already caused enough harm here. Let us return to camp before we cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is make our reports to Lucia and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. Let us linger here no more. Come. This place was gonna be so much nicer. Because we could have like celebrated the fact that, you know, we save people here, and instead now there's forever grave sites there. Reminding us of our failures. Failures. Before we go, though, we're going to check our ether compass to the west. Cerulean sprites. Saiga. The runaway train. If you ever wanted to get a image of your character running along the top of a train, here's your chance. Yeah, we haven't seen these guys in a while. Jotun. Oh, what? They got, like, actual cars going on. Little hybrids. All wrapped up. They got a cover on them. Keep the snow out of the inside. That's nice. Oh, there's one hiding in here. It thought that it could escape me, but no. Nope, I'll find you. Literally the Liam Neeson meme. Wherever you are, I will find you. And I will absorb you. Oh, that's a huge region. Okay, this one's way to the north, so we'll get this one location over here and then head back. That's very Yoda-like, Katara. Little different, but close enough, you know. One could say that you tried to quote Yoda. Now, something I noticed briefly while I was back here, but I did not investigate because we had a Estinian copycat that we had to talk to, was that I thought it was do or do not. There is no try. Am I crazy about that? Is that the wrong quote? Do or do not, there's no try. This here was really cool. This looks to be like a map of the area. See, right? There's the frozen lake. Yeah, the cerulean lines. There's the camp down here. And the roads, you just at this little station up here. And then there's a map of the entire palace. So that is awesome. You kind of get to see it ahead of time. Is they're literally telling you, hey, check it out. Here's the map. What would be also kind of wild is if there was one of these hidden somewhere on every map. There's some house that has a wall, or there's some painting somewhere that depicts the map before you actually explore the map, so that you can kind of just get an eye of what's going on if you're very nosy. Alize and Alfino tell me they have finished their preliminary search for survivors, but refrained from saying more than that. Clearly, they're reluctant to provide details. Might I ask you for your account? No. 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 Mandela Yoda effect. That's really good. I was thinking the Mandela effect, but Mandela Yoda.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
And glue little beads to their head.
The victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
That's the saying. Just glue some beads to your forehead so you look like a Garlean.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
You didn't do nothing.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
We didn't go through the ice gate either. I was curious about that, but we got teleported out.
We have succeeded in curing the members of the Populares, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad.
So who burned it down?
Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front line, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
Which were true, even though they did not know that.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances.
Black Rose.
One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the 3rd Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered.
That's when everything breaks loose.
And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the 1st Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
The Telophoroi.
Brutus had been filling the 3rd Legion's coffers, but the 1st as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the 1st Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
This is the political game.
Daniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
A very Palpatine thing to do.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers.
Glaciers.
About the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
We have something to show you all.
Not the ceruleum. Oh, the radio. Yeah. With fancy crystal.
Varys spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
Was his spirit hanging around?
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence.
So anyone that was close enough to the radio when the initial tempering happened were protected.
Beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
What was her lifeline? Serena.
Friends, I must speak with you.
You okay?
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
Yes, please.
I think we do.
You give him a radio? Make this work.
Who do we have here?
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
Oh, that cut Lucia deep.
Lucia Junius, a temple knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Julius Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
Get from me!
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
Your spoils, you little boy. Did you get your spoils?
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours.
I don't think your commander is in a position to deal.
I will take you, but no more than 3.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Estidingen? Alize? Maximus?
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
And to be fair, Maximus can't go because he is going to go talk to that other group of survivors, so he's busy. What would your mother say if I let you 2 go by yourselves? Yeah, what would your mother say if I let you 2 go by yourselves? I'd never hear the end of it. I'd always get yelled at.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
They can't do nothing to us. Not that I would have minded Y'shtola coming along.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Children and a sellsword. That's our new
Not
title.
in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
I don't know about that. We'll hold on to it for you. You try anything, and you get my shield in your face. Just a little shield bash, that's all. Say your farewells, have you? Or said your farewells, have you? I know. This won't bring back Licinia or sister. We don't even know Licinia's sister's name. Isn't that so sad? Isn't that so sad? We just know that she was a sick sister. Taking the same risks, making the same mistakes. It's possible, but better to try than to give up. Every time. Perhaps it is unwise to volunteer for a mission so soon after the previous disaster. Nevertheless, I will not squander this opportunity. Y'shtola, I'm sorry you can't come with us. Next time. I worry they were not in the best state of mind to volunteer for this undertaking, but what's done is done. I know you would take good care of them. And yourself as well, I trust. I mean, I didn't have to walk away and go cry in a corner for a minute to recover. It's fine. You will be received as invited guests, so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Your safe return takes precedence over all else. Remember this. Thancred, in particular, will be worried sick if you're gone too long. May the Fury watch over and keep you. Well, it's a good thing, mister, that we have ourselves, let's see here. Emotes. Can't even find it. Imperial Salute. We'll trade that for sitting on the ground for the moment. We can show proper Imperial Salute. What about that, huh? Magna, thank you for helping to grab him. The lowly task of keeping watch over provisions would not normally befit the sun. But these being unusual circumstances, I will let no man take that which is not theirs by right. Little son, are you and your children ready? I'll explain the route once we're outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it as an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. I don't think you're in a position for that. I would expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation. Because if you're resorting to like stealing, then you clearly haven't got much to talk about. Why don't you say hello to my little Rathalos friend? This? You want to mess with this? Try again. Come at me, bro. All right, this is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill, then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4. Children in the lead. I want you where I can see you. We do have names, you know. I'm Alize and he's Alfino. And last but not least, there's Jake. Jake? Where have I heard that before? No matter. Alfino and Alize will watch the road ahead while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying about there being many dangers, so you're to run, not saunter. Run towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal's off. Should any creature bar the way, we go around them. Oh, boy. Make your way to Liminal Station 4 without falling behind. If you leave Julius for any reason or lose sight of Alfino, you may try again. Oh, boy. Ready to make a dash for the station. So we're doing this all over again. Oh, we gotta go. Over that hill, right? Lavava, right up there in the group. Ladies and gentlemen, Alfino is taking a strong lead. Alize right behind them. Lavava following, even with the shorter legs. No problem. We're going to have to slip around this Elben bear. No worries at all. Oh, the bear's been distracted. Must be somewhere focusing on somebody else instead. It's chasing Harshafont. That's fine. We can sacrifice the Dragoon instead. We're going to keep focusing as Alize seems to have taken a nice lead. Cut the inside corner. Not the easiest surface to run on. Oh, Lavava's using the nitros, going for the lead, pulling way ahead. That nitrous is something else. Alfino coming up, tying second, right behind Alize. Better not draw attention. You already did that. You had a giant bear trying to eat you. Whoa, lava has crashed. She spun out of control, dropping way to the back. That's the station, I presume. We were just here. This is where we got ourselves a nice, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Keep moving, Julius. Woo, giant ice spike. It's one of the first times that it's been like, thank you, Leliki, and Alfino's the winner, I think. It was pretty close. It's one of the first times that it's like literally ignore all monsters and just run. It's pretty cool. Mystery music. Asians. He's an Asian. Everyone's an Asian. This is it. The first stop, that is. Good. Looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Now I can murder you without anyone knowing. Are these your headquarters? No. We're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. Since it appears you've kept your side of the bargain, we can carry on. Oh, well, aren't you so fancy? North of the station is Reggio Domorum, one of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs. They'll tear us to shreds if given the chance. Keep close. No wandering off, understood? Oh, is this where we got fancy boots? Oh. So this is the gear that matches luncheon... Oh, no, what? Yeah, luncheon toadskin hose of fending. Hydrolium sorets of fending. So this is kind of that light green gear. This matches the armor, so I'm fine with equipping this. And then we'll equip this, even though it doesn't really match the... Okay, we just need the gloves, and then we'll have the full set. We probably will still switch back to this dark blue one, because I do think that it's kind of cool. But the half cape is fascinating, and that's why I'm enjoying it right now. So, we could go ahead and dye it all black, that's true. But it's not kind of green. What if we do that? Character, we'll just go ahead and dye... Compass? Why would I... What compass are you talking about? Do we even have a compass? I don't think we have a compass. I don't know what that is. Next one's going to be to the north. We already did that one. Yeah, 329 yards to the north. You were not here when we got that one earlier, Lilina. From here, we'll be heading northeast, keeping to the left of the railway. While the route itself is straightforward, getting past the hordes unseen is anything but. Keep your weapons at the ready. Why would they attack their own countrymen? Aye, they'll spare their own, but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Though we'll try to avoid detection, the chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I will lead the way, but in the event we are seen, you shall fight them off. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they'd be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back, I will not take that chance. With that said, let us proceed. So he's changed it around. Now he wants the children in the back. And they left us behind. They abandoned us. We gotta go. Come on, Harsh. I know you like the cold, but us Aura aren't made for this type of thing. Glory to Garlemald. Death to our enemies. Glory to Garlemald. Death to our enemies. Glory to Garlemald. Oh, good job, Harsh. That was clean. Spikes. I see why your comrades chose you. Julius, our contingent has a cure for the afflicted, or tempered as we call them. Your people would need to be taken into custody that we might administer the treatment, but they will eventually regain their sanity. Is that so? For all I know, your treatment would simply force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they are no longer our people. They're beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason with them were butchered for their bleeding hearts. Come, we have to keep moving. He has no ears to hear anything but his own thoughts. Excuse me, Jotun. We're gonna slip around. I want to see this ice spike spell. Boom! Oh, that's so cool. Ah, I see that Lilina already defeated these guys as well. Looks like we're not being followed. We'll continue onward. Thank you, Lilina. Is there a house up at Tardium? Tardium! Oh, he defeated these as well. He's beating them before we even get there. I meant what I said. These people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before only out of a desire to remain undiscovered. That is still the higher priority. We should continue to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. Keep following the railway. It's got to be kind of hard for Alize especially to watch this because she knows that they can be cured and she's having to watch these people that she knows can be cured literally die. Like, that's actually really kind of cruel and hard. I don't like that, actually, now that I think about that a little more. It's like, bro, you are literally killing people that can be saved. I know you don't know it, and I know you don't care, but seriously. I don't know, I'm kind of like, can we force his hand and force him to not kill these people? That snow ent looked really awesome. Great reskinning. Probably have to buy it off of some store for really expensive. Okay, these guys might be a little much. Have we ever met someone in which was too far gone? I don't think so. Look what they have become. Would you still stand here and claim that they could be cured? Those exposed to vast quantities of primal ether may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. Yeah, okay, so I was pretty sure that some were beyond salvation, but then you admit it. Now that you have seen those monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you'll think twice before speaking of a cure. What? What? He said that some were beyond curing, but not all. This guy needs a little humble pie, I'm just saying. Okay, well, hold on. There's an Ethernet in there. How do we get in there? Hello? Hello, I want to get inside this mountain. Strawman, false equivalence. Goalpost moving. Is there no way to get in there? Can you climb this? Oh. We found the way. This is the... Oh, no, that's not the way. I'm guessing that that's further down. It's under some cave or something that you go to. And you can fly out the top of that mountain, but... Ow! Excuse me, that is very rude of you. Ow! You're throwing snowballs at me. Thank you, Lalaki. You scared him off. Wait a minute. Wait. We could throw snowballs at him. We could throw snowballs at him. Oh, that was a good curveball, too. It's got some curve to it. Because you can throw snow anywhere in here. Yes! Snowball fight! I mean, he did call us children, so, you know. Alize, you get one. Alfino, to the head! Ah, yeah, try it now. Try it now. Strafe. You could set it on like a hotkey, and definitely run and fire at the same time. Run and fire. Through the fence. Come back here, Lavava. You can't throw it through the fence, but it's a bad angle. All right. Enough kidding around. Enough children play. Though I wish there was another way. I thank you for keeping us from harm. Even here in the outskirts, it's plain to see how vastly different Garlemald is compared to other cities. Very bleak, very stark, very flat, very sad. We're almost there. You have kept your side of the agreement, so I will keep mine. This way. Oh, what if we use the limit break on him? Do you think he'd like that? Oh. We got more children dancing around. These little plant things give me a vague notion of that city that we were running around with MSQ and the Ancients. I don't know why, but the little planters with the 2 trees in them makes me think of MSQ and the city under the water. This is Tetrium, one of Garlemald's largest stations. It now serves as our headquarters. I've already sent the twins ahead. I'll be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, it's definitely a trap. It's a trap! That's what I was referring to, Holo. That's what I was, She clearly has no intention of speaking with you. Oh, it's because we're Aura. If we were Garlean, I bet she'd talk with us, so. It was Yashola's dad! This whole time. I don't think Julius is Yashola's dad. I think Yashola would have recognized him. Ooh. Well, this is very Bioshock. Knock, knock, just barging in. Hello! Oh, hello. Oh man, no one's gonna talk to us? No intention of speaking with us. No intention of speaking with us. No intention of speaking. All right, yeah, but okay, you don't have to talk to us. Just play Triple Triad with me. It's fine. Let me find the one person who will talk to me. Oh, there's a tent down there. We missed the tent. It's plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations. They could have done a lot worse. Even so, I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Indeed. And if Julius was waiting to make the perilous journey to Camp Broken Glass in search of food, their own supplies must be all but exhausted. They may be shielded from the wind and snow, but it's still bitterly cold. Much like Victor's spoils, it must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Stop gawking! Lower your voices. While you may be here as my guests, the others will not take kindly to your presence. My commander is in the locomotive over there. The fancy one at the end of the row. We get to walk with them! It's so rare when we actually walk with... Oh, we're actually not walking with them. I always notice when the game allows us to walk away with people instead of being stuck alone. Where's Daddy? Aw, buddy. Don't worry, darling. I'm sure he managed to escape like we did. We're gonna cure him, alright? Don't worry, we're gonna cure him. We're gonna find him, we're gonna cure him. The Aetherite's not responding? What? That's ridiculous. I command you, let me attune to you. Are you gonna make us come all the way back here at some point in the future? We're gonna have to use our actual legs and walk? Jeez. Jeez. Oh, it's not a tent down here. I saw the grate, the kind of arch of the grate thing here. And I was like, oh, it looks like a tent. But no. No, it's a gate. Should have known. Octavia. Oh, they got a radio playing here too. Where's that radio? Is this it? Are these big speakers? These might be big speakers. Ah, no, here it is. Man, what is it? Is it Portal? Where you can run around and collect radios and use them to like hack walls and stuff. We gotta collect all the radios. This is a new mini game in FFXIV 14. Find the radios. I will deal with you in a moment. Sir, you got Lalas infesting your couch. Are you sure you don't need some Lala infestation services? I can provide a 50% discount. We extract and clear all Lalas from your house. No ayo for just the low cost of $19.99. So simple. When your house gets infected by Lalas, you know it's over. Might as well just burn the whole thing down.
These are their chosen representatives.
A children.
Very well.
And a man-child.
Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we should have given him the salute. I knew it. For a second, I thought he was just gonna stand in the corner.
You are commander.
Just gonna walk in and just be like, "What? What are you looking at? This is my corner, all right? Don't look at me. I'm not over here in the corner."
Lord Quintus Van Kina, Legatus of the First Legion.
Legatus of the First.
The First? I had no idea you had survived.
Congratulations. Quintus is a great name.
Our Emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived,
Yeah, I like his beard. You can't get those beards in the game.
To your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
We're here for the tower, not for you.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable.
As long as you have that opinion, yeah.
Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned.
You're the one who's been constantly invading other people, all right?
Conquest.
Don't give us that propaganda.
Our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this, and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
Quite the selfless opinion, huh?
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here. Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this.
Leave us alone! So we can go take down a tower.
We wish to help you.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's better.
If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
Perhaps you would. But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit.
Yeah, they benefit from the world not ending, okay? Okay.
If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat.
Yeah, by not invading us anymore.
And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference, to make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but
I like that. Maybe just, it's insulting.
believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here. And all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it?
I just noticed now that Tataru made them matching outfits, which they haven't had matching outfits for so long. And I'm a little bit sad that they're back to matching outfits after they just got the super cool new ones from their mother. Now they're in matching outfits again. But it is kind of a callback to ARR in that way.
Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
No, I'm too old and bitter. And angry. I'm hiding in my little train.
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith?
Well, it's because we don't want to have to live life by your terms.
Do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils.
Hence the name, the victor spoils.
That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter.
All right, well, just stop stealing our food and leave us alone so that we can take down this tower for you, all right? Oh, what bull is this?
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you if you cooperate.
I'll take you all on. 1v10, no problem. Nah.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
As you wish. I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition.
Is he gonna sell us back to our friends for food?
Collar them.
Collar them? Haven't we found other people that have had collars? That, like, it stops magic? Stop you from using magic or something?
What are these?
Maybe they're new. Oh, yeah, they are. They're like...
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock.
Oh, that's just torture, bro.
Stop. Keep away from that one.
Yeah, you don't want to touch me, I'm just saying.
The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
Yeah. Have some respect, all right? You should have respect for Alfino and Alize as well, so.
To be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If he refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
Well, can I just rip them off of your shirts?
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
I doubt that.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
For a better world. Because even the most bitter adversary may one day see reason. On the coldest, blackest of nights, meager though it may be, we must share the warmth. Oh, I like that. It's very similar to like the Green Lantern, you know, always have a little light. On the coldest, blackest of nights, meager though it may be, we must share the warmth of our fire. Call back to Heaven's Word and Yazael and Estinian. And Harsh. I don't think of Harsh because you got Harsh with us. I never think of Harsh. Yes, I know. That's why I never add Harsh to the list.
A curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be.
Oh, I can be the merciless barbarian if you want me to be. Just ask.
Their warden. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You're a child yourself. But you know why? You know why this happened? It's because we didn't do the Imperial Salute. If we had done the Imperial Salute from the very beginning, none of this would have occurred. I failed. I failed in my one objective. All I had to do was give him the Imperial Salute, and I done messed up. Quintus, is it too late now? I don't want to test your patience. I just want to give you an Imperial Salute. Is that good? Is that... Look, I can do it. I'm really good at it too. Is that... Oh, it's too late. It's too late! We failed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I failed you both. I had one job. It will take more than a trifle such as this to deter us. Compared to what the Garleans people have suffered in recent days, these colors are a mere inconvenience. I have to remind myself not to touch it, even if it starts to itch. I'd rather not set it off by accident. Anyway, enough about that. Let's learn what we can from the refugees. Yeah, I was about to be like, you know, Julius is right here, right? Hulis. As per Lord Quintus's instructions, I'm to supervise you during your time here in Titirium. Before you ask, no, I don't have a key or any other means to remove your collars, nor would I tell you if I did. If you try anything, you'll soon wish you hadn't. Tertium? So do you truly intend to speak with the others, or was that merely a ruse? We're in no hurry to disobey Lord Quintius, if that's what you mean. Or perhaps you doubt the wisdom of his decision? No, I'd never doubt my commander. It looks like he was looking at Lovava, like considering for a second, and was like, maybe not. Do as you will, but remember, I'll be watching. If I catch wind of you doing anything untoward, trying to trick our people into turning their coats and the like, those shock collars will be the least of your worries. Understood? As though we're somewhat compromised, to put it lightly, let's not waste this opportunity. Though we're somewhat compromised, to put it lightly, let's not waste this opportunity. I suggest splitting up and learning what we can of their situation. Above all else, don't use magics of any sort. But how's Alfino supposed to heal people, then? You, on the other hand, you may go wherever you wish, even outside the camp. I know full well I couldn't stop you if I tried. But do not forget, if you do anything to endanger us or our interests, Alfino and Alize will pay the price. Yeah, I feel a shield bash is coming for you soon, buddy. Just a nice little fwop to the face. Fwop to the face. That's all you need. Take that nose, shove that little gem, that little pearl straight into your skull. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a little whack is all. A little whack-a-mole with a Garlean face. It's you, Jake Kelton. Do I know you? I served under Lord Gaius in the 16th Legion. No, 14th. Excuse me. Yeah, I was like, I'm totally reading that wrong. I served under Lord Gaius in the 14th Legion. I was there on the night the Praetorium fell. You and your adventurers. You killed them. My comrades and my friends swept them aside in their dozens as though they were nothing to you. And maybe I am too. Just another faceless enemy to be cut down. But it won't be long until our countrymen return, till you get what you deserve. Mark my words. Yeah, not exactly the happy Jake Kelton. We've been at places before where they're like, you're Jake Kelton, you're the hero, you're the whatever. And she's like, you're the monster who killed everyone that I know and that I cared for, the Praetorium. You just murdered all of them and walked away. Talk to the mender. Okay. So cold. This young soldier's on the verge of losing consciousness. We need the campfire for him. Where's the mender? Oh, mender's over here. Oh, they got a little shop thing going here. some supplies. Can we hop in? Hey, what? Is there a door over here? No, we can't get in through that door. Okay, all right, fine. Junk monger and mender. Oh, that's a nice jacket, bro. That's a nice jacket. We've not the resources nor inclination to assist the likes of you. Be gone. We don't serve your kind here. We don't serve your kind here. We don't serve your kind here. The materiel stored here is the property of the First Legion. If you think we'd share it with likes of you, you're very much mistaken. I'll turn that frown upside down. I know who you are. The so-called champion of Eorzea. Come to gloat, have you? Oh, wipe that smirk off your face. By the blood of our fallen compatriots, I swear I... Tore the sutures. I was like, what am I reading there for a second? Tore the sutures. He clearly got riled up enough that he ripped whatever stitches he had out. Of all the times, the worst of the lot within striking distance. Now I can't even muster the strength. I'm the worst of the lot? If it weren't for the third bleeding us, we'd be the end of you. Virgilia's treachery nearly cost Lord Quintus's life, but we made our escape, took shelter in a mansion, tended to the wounded as we prepared to strike back, and then night fell and we gathered around the radio. Then the roar, the terrible roar. The capital was in chaos, but we were spared. If you call this a mercy, mind intact but body broken, a soldier in name alone. I'd cut you down where you stand if I could. Murderer. Yeah, I feel like these people don't like us very much, so. Invisible triple triad? Where? Where? Oh, we can interact with Magic Radio. This radio is the same model as the one you used at Victor Spoils. Perhaps it is what saved the soldiers here from being tempered. Oh yeah, figured that out. I was hoping we could grab it. I was like, I'll take it with us. I don't mind a radio, so. They're hiding from me. Come out, triple triad. I will find you, and I will play cards with you. Shadow's just parked his car here. Excuse me? Excuse me. I'm going to have to write you a ticket. I don't think this is where you're supposed to park your car. This is an illegal parking violation, code 6374, under the subsection of Garlean technology and use. You're going to have to move this vehicle. If you don't move it within the next hour, we're going to have to tow it, and that's going to be a second citation for you, all right? Don't make me do this. I will call law enforcement. Excuse me? Sir Quintus? Sir Quintus? You gotta... he wouldn't care anyway. All right, moving on. You came with Julius, didn't you? Whatever business brought you here, you best keep your hands off that aetherite. It's deactivated, but I'd rather you not mess with it. There are others throughout the city, built by Garleans, for Garleans. Could teleport all over in a blink of an eye, provided there was a terminal nearby. These days, however, we use the aetherite's power to keep this place lit, though that comes at the cost of its normal function. Oh, that's so cool! Yeah, they got all the wires plugged into it. That's why they, yeah, plugged into the packs here that go into the train. That's why it's not working. It's kind of like a little lore tidbit, is that it's basically dead because they're using it to power this. Why aren't you using Ceruleum? Thought for sure that you'd be able to just like march in and grab all the Ceruleum you wanted from the Ceruleum miners. I did miss that Saim Yamida, I did. Right? If I had the Imperial Disguise? Actually, is that in one of my glamour plates? It might still be a glamour plate. No, I may have swapped it out. I had it as a glamour plate for a while, just in case we ran into someone again. But I don't think so. I think we reset it. Oh, we could have done that. This is just such good gear. I like our current gear. But I think I'm going to swap up to this for a little bit. Just for a little bit. We'll go back eventually, all right? It's too good. It's just too good. Did you learn anything of note? Well, a couple things. Everyone hates me here, and that's actually kind of nice for a change. Instead of people fawning over me, they all want to kill me. So, you know, a little bit different. that your findings are consistent with my own. Their plight is desperate indeed. The sick and injured are at the greatest risk. Without warmth and proper nutrition, I fear they will soon perish. I realize there's precious little we can do for them at present, but I cannot bear to see them suffer. Please, will you help me tend to them? I have some bread, Archon loaf. I have some milk, and a Realm Reborn red. Oh, eggs! We got some boiled eggs. Would you like some boiled eggs? How do I say, do you need eggs? So cold. He probably hasn't had a proper meal in days. If only we brought some food with us. I have eggs! But perhaps I could use a little magic? No, I mustn't. This is so frustrating. I literally have food in my inventory. Let me feed you, Flavius. Here, I'll bandage your wounds for now. Mira, that is the event jacket. That's really not fun. I love the colors on that. Who's there? My eyes, I can't see all that well. Well, thank you. The numbness has subsided a little bit. But I know it won't last much longer. You should look to the others who could still fight. Give them my ration. If me going hungry means someone else lives to see another day, well then so be it. At least I can still serve in that way. Y'all are... You're giving up too quick. Let me save you. They don't want to be saved. So those you met fare no better. I was afraid you'd say that. I know we were warned against meddling in their affairs, but we can't leave them like this. Perhaps we might gain permission to have the contingent deliver supplies. Vitius may have made his feelings on the matter quite clear, but even he must recognize they are not in a position to refuse help. Maybe Julius could persuade him? We'll need to persuade Julius first. I know there's that kind of emotional level of just kind of giving up and being like, you know, I'll just die. And there's kind of that in their minds, the sacrifice that they, you know, make by, you know, letting somebody else live is what they see as being noble, even though it's also just terrible. Well, seen enough. Seen enough and wanted to help out a lot more than they were letting me. Julius, the people here have barely enough food and fuel to survive. Have you and the other soldiers been able to procure any more supplies? We've been scavenging provisions from the nearby houses, as most families kept some stored away in the event we were snowed in. Still, going out and getting it is dangerous work. We have a lot of mouths to feed. Fuel is a greater concern, though. We had some ceruleum set aside, until it was stolen. We haven't identified the culprit. Could have been other refugees or one of the afflicted, for all we know. Either way, we're down to the last dregs. Without the heating they need, those in poor health are only going to get worse instead of better. If it's ceruleum you need, our contingent has secured a ready supply. We can send some over. I don't want anything from you nasty savages. We will not accept your charity. If we can hold on a little longer, the situation is sure to change. Aye, everything will change. One of your comrades mentioned something along those lines. Those mysterious countrymen of yours. Yeah, one of your comrades mentioned something along those lines. Do you care to explain more as to why this change? Heard something of it, have you? Well, from what I've seen, there's little you could do to interfere, so there's no harm in telling you. Oh yeah? We can interfere real well. One of our scouts spotted a hooded man issuing instructions to the afflicted, in their words, loyal servants of the Telophoroi. Then he made his way inside the Imperial Palace, or what stands in its place. We have identified the seat of the enemy's power, realized. Lord Quintius dispatched a messenger to the 10th Legion, saying as much, and instructing them to join forces with the provincial legions, to prepare for a combined assault of the Telophoroi. Once our allies arrive, your contingent will be sent running for the hills. Then we shall reclaim the capital by our own hand. And how do you intend to survive in the meanwhile? At this rate, many of your countrymen will perish long before reinforcements reach Garlemald. They need help now. Say the word and we'll bring you ceruleum. They gotta survive long enough to actually join forces and then beat everybody else out. But you could also join with us and together we could take down the Telophoroi and... No, you don't like us too much. I will speak with Lord Quintus. I have not seen the movie Downfall. But is that about the hopelessness that people feel when things are just too bleak? So, did he agree to it? Of course he didn't. No, he will not place Garlemald in the debt of her enemies. I have, however, been ordered to search for Ceruleum outside. As you are under my watch, you will come with me. I mean, the worst we can do is help find fuel. Very well. After all, many hands make light work. You lot are more trouble than you're worth. You're too hopeful, too happy, too bright. Once we're outside, you will, follow my instructions to the letter. We depart shortly. This is a perfect place to pause. This is actually exactly when I was hoping to pause. And I knew that I had like time for one more quest. So this is perfect timing. Perfect timing to be sad. Mostly sad that we're gonna have to run all the way back here if I leave, because I have a triple triad tournament that I want to play between now and forever. So if at the beginning of next stream you see me running my way back here, desperate to get here before the 7 o'clock start time, shake your fist at it. You'll know that it's because I was off playing Triple Triad Tournament. But I'm gonna hop off. It's a great time to end. And a good pause point. Thank you all for coming out and watching. And if you are interested in watching the beginning of Bozja and just having some fun with Bozja next week, because Bozja, everything is Bozja. Maybe we'll take a short sidestep into the Bozja world for a little bit before coming back to the MSQ. Let us know in the Discord if you're interested in that. Otherwise, if no one cares about Bozja except for me, then we'll just keep on rolling MSQ and we'll figure out Bozja at some later time. So. Oh, too late for Bozja tonight. Absolutely, definitely too late. I've got to jump off. So, bonus stream when? All right, if you could find me a whole extra day somewhere, like a second Saturday. If you can procure me a second Saturday in the on the weekend, that'd be great. Then maybe we can talk about it. So. I thought Wednesday was stream night or raid night. So second Saturday sounds like Sunday. No, my Sundays are fuller than my Saturdays. Saturdays are all housework. Sundays are way more. They're always full. There's so much stuff going on all the time. But thank y'all for coming out. I will see you all next week, and maybe we can bring a little bit of brightness to this otherwise extremely sad and dreary place. And man, it broke my heart when the sisters, I was not expecting them. When I walked up and I was like, oh, they're just passed out. Because how many times we walked up to people that are passed out and then it's like, oh, we're just gonna throw some healing on it. No, it's like the bodies are cold. And I was like, well, wait a minute. They're cold, but maybe they're not like dead cold. Maybe they're just like, we need to warm them up cold. And then it's like, no, they're actually terrible. Absolutely terrible. I will go back and rewatch that section of the stream, though, even though it's super painful and sad, because I want to hear what supposedly the radio may have said, because I definitely did not catch anything that was there. But we'll see you all in the Discord. Join it if you haven't. And if you like the stream, give it a like. Thank you for hanging out and watching. And there was a random explosion last week. So if you're new around here and you sub, thank you for joining for the journey, for continuing on Endwalker. So we still got to take down that tower and figure out what made that roar. Everyone's talking about this roar, and I'm like, I just realized in the stream today, I was like, I have no idea what did that roar and what it was that tempered everything. If there's some mega primal that tempered the entire country, this entire area, I have no idea what that is.